So I'm out and about, I'm in Margate. Today is Margate Pride. It is the end of Margate Pride. I've been working, so I've missed it. It's now sort of over. This was all shut up until about 3:30. It's gone 4 now, nearly 4:30. Thing is, it's still a bloody hot day. We're having this heat wave still, and it's still very hot. The beach is absolutely packed. There's still a lot going on. There's still a lot of people about. So there's still a carnival atmosphere, which is quite nice. But I sort of miss most of it. But man, is it hot. And of course, as it's sunny and bright, I have got my pink and iridescent sparkly colour changing shoes on. So the sun's brought out the brightness to them, which is really nice. There is literally music everywhere, which does make it a little bit difficult to film without getting a YouTube strike, because everywhere you go somebody's playing music in different corners, which is good. It's a very good festival atmosphere. It's just difficult to film, but hey, who cares? One thing else you will notice is that there's a lot of pubs and clubs around it, and all pubs and clubs that have suddenly grown pride flags, which they don't normally have, but obviously it's a good money-making opportunity as well, but it brings people into the town as well as that, of course. The only thing I don't quite like, but it's not specifically this, it's all carnivals, is I don't like the people selling Tatt. They'll sell you a ribbon or something to go around your neck for a like ridiculously high price, when it's normally it probably costs them like 5p to make and they're charging 50 quid for it. So that does annoy me a little bit, that they sort of take the mickey out of people just by turning up with all this fancy tat that nobody wants. Now Pride isn't the only thing on at the moment. It is August, it's the start of August. There's a lot on. There's a fair up there behind me on. There's Folk Week as well in Broadstairs, and there's other fairs, there's a circus on, there's loads of stuff going on. And with the Pride thing as well, it doesn't just have this day thing, which I said, which I've missed because it's past 3:30, but there is an evening event at Dreamland, so there's stuff going on tonight at the theme park, stroke music venue, although most of the people, I saw loads of people walking home that obviously spent the day at the parade. They're now off going home, maybe getting dressed or whatever, and then come back out again maybe later, I'm not sure. So Folk Week and Pride probably couldn't be much different. They're both sort of celebrations. Folk Week lasts the whole week, obviously it's named Folk Week. It's more set in tradition and history, and therefore in this town it's been going on a lot longer. One thing I would say about both places and both festivals is just the same amount of pie-eyed, stroke, rather inebriated people at both festivals. Although other thing I'd also say about festivals, they both seem to be a bit smaller. They seem to have scaled down compared to the previous years. People were saying that about Pride earlier, and again here, sort of the parks that used to do things when I was a kid for Folk Week just aren't doing it anymore. So again, things have reduced. Again, similar to Pride and Margate, the one thing that this has become is very commercialised. When they used to have in the park, you used to have like folk dancing and singing and bands and sort of poetry and all sorts of things. It's now become more of a marketplace, like the food they do in the summer. This has become more of a place to buy stuff for Folk Week. So there's a lot more retailers and sort of sellers than there ever used to be when I was a kid. When I was a kid, they used to do more of the dancing and singing.